Here, doctors will trial treating critically ill patients with blood plasma from Covid-19 survivors.
More tips in England will reopen today, but with big restrictions on which waste they'll accept.
And good morning. Neutral grounds and up to 40,000 tests. That's what will be needed to get the Premier League finished, according to the league bosses.
A royal helping hand. Photographs of Princess Charlotte helping deliver food parcels to pensioners are released to mark her 5th birthday. Shall we start with the front page of the Times newspaper? And you can see the line here. Fever tests for commuters. Workers facing temperature checks before leaving home under Johnson roadmap out of lockdown. A lot of speculation, of course. This is looking ahead to next week, and he said that there will be a roadmap. That's true. And this suggestion is one that we've had confirmed to us at the BBC, is one of a raft of measures they are looking at, not yet confirmed.
Should we take a look at The Guardian as well? The UK's corona divide is the headline there. And this is something that came out yesterday. People living in the poorest areas dying at twice the rate of those in richest areas. And you may have heard, if you were watching the press conference yesterday, a question was asked to Matt Hancock, calls for the government to focus health funding on those most deprived regions. The Office for National Statistics figures showing that. Also, front page of the Telegraph, is that what's next, Charlie?
Yeah, so on the front page of the Telegraph, it's interesting, we aren't, I mean, given what Boris Johnson said about there will be some announcement about this roadmap, it is inevitable, I think, that there would be a lot of speculation about what some of those measures could be. And you can see on the front page of the Telegraph, they're talking about the 2-metre rule, whether there could be some kind of relaxation around those determinations. And this, of course, Princess Charlotte, who has been helping deliver meals to people during the crisis.
Should be saying happy birthday as well.
Yes, today.
5
Absolutely.
years old. Big girl.
Doctors in the UK working on a potential treatment for coronavirus say they're ready to start trying it out on patients. The clinical trial is hoping to use blood plasma from people who've had the virus and recovered. So far, donors have given enough plasma to treat 150 people. In England, 6,500 people have gone online to say they're interested in donating. Other people who've had the virus will get phone calls asking if they want to get involved. NHS England is urging parents not to avoid routine vaccination appointments for their children. There are fears that diseases like diphtheria could make a return if immunisations fall, because patients are scared of catching coronavirus when they visit a health centre or GP surgery. Take-up of the combined measles, mumps, rubella vaccination has fallen in England for the last 5 years.
One more story to bring you, which we think is going to engage lots of people this morning. More household waste. Recycling centres are reopening across England today. Councils are attempting to combat a spike in fly tipping, but they're also, Charlie, as you know, lots of us we were talking about in the office, desperate to get rid of all the junk that we've been clearing out.
Yeah, so it's a tricky one, this, because social distancing measures, of course, have to be enforced. Some sites also restricting the type of waste they will be accepting, or maybe the number of cars and people allowed in. Plans to open facilities are underway in Wales and Northern Ireland also, but tips in Scotland will remain closed. There's a lot of people who've been clearing out cupboards and lofts and cellars and attics and rooms and cupboards. There's stuff, isn't there?
Do you know, because the tip where I live isn't open, when I suggested clearing out the garage, I was told there's absolutely no point because the tip's not open, so there's nowhere to take it. What an excuse.